Alright, one more interesting thing which you need to learn is that for example, if I increase the amount from here, okay, so the maximum amount I can borrow is 30,000. Now for example, if you find on a website that I can increase the amount in millions as well, right? Now technically what happens is, when you insert a scroll bar from a developer from the category of form controls, it has a limitation, and that's very important to learn. When you right click on this scroll bar and go to format control, where you have to go to control tab, and in the maximum value you cannot define a maximum value greater than 30,000. For example, if I write 60,000 here or 6 lakh, and when I press OK, so it says that scroll value must be between 0 and 30,000. Now practically, if I want bigger amounts, maximum or greater than 30,000, so how would I will control this scroll bar? Now there is a limitation. So there is another solution as well. What you need to do is, I have already created here in this car loan calculator. So you know that car prices in Pakistan is like 1.4 million, 2 million, 2.5 million. So now what I did is, to overcome this limitation, is I went to developer tab and I inserted the scroll bar from ActiveX controls, not from the form controls. Now this time I have used ActiveX controls. Okay, and once I inserted that ActiveX control scroll bar, you need to click on design tab, and then I have applied one VBA, a very short VBA, and I have saved my file not as XLS6 format, but as a macro enable format. Remember that whenever you deal with macros, you need to save Excel file in a macro enable format, that is XLSM. Okay, so what I did is I created a logic. So what you need to do is, basically when you want to overcome with this limitation, so the first thing which I told you is basically developer and use the ActiveX controls, okay, this scroll bar. And once you inserted that, right click on this scroll bar, and from this contextual menu go to the properties, and which exactly cell you want to change. Okay, so I have link cell which is S16, so you need to define the link cell. So in my case, in this template, it's S16. So if I go to this where I have added the amount of 2 lakh rupees, so this is the S16. And also what you need to do is, again right click on this scroll bar and click on view code. For the very first time you will find this code, private sub scroll bar 1 underscore change bracket open bracket close and end sub. What you need to do is, you need to add one more line, which is called active sheet dot scroll bar 1 dot max is equals to range, and then you need to define a helper cell. Okay, so you need an extra cell, and in that particular cell you will define a maximum number there, that how much maximum you want to be that scroll bar to be made accordingly. Okay, so I have taken a helper cell which is S14, and in the S14 I have put the value bigger than 30,000. So this is how you overcome with the limitations, and that will exactly work for you, right? So again, I will go to the developer tab and I will just close this design mode. And now you can see that this scroll bar is working value for more than 30,000 as well easily for me, and I can just get the monthly installments right from here. So these are kind of templates you can create very easily in Excel. I hope you like this video. You can download this template from the video description, and I hope it will bring a lot of different kind of learning for you. Thank you so much.